In this video, we're going to talk about the coronavirus and how it's affecting us and how it may affect us in the future. So my question to you is, first, are you ready? I mean, it's coming. I'm going to run over a few statistics, and it is here, and it is coming more so in force. So to take a step backwards, though, I can actually equate this myself. Over the past, 3 weeks, I've had a lot of changes, got my own place downtown Houston. I also physically moved our production facilities at work, moved from one location to another. I drove a truck back and forth. All the while, I was sick. And the reason I was sick is I caught something, and I didn't find this out until a week ago, called Norovirus. Supposedly, this virus is going all through New Orleans or Louisiana in general. And just so happens, the casino we went to 3 weeks ago, I was lucky enough to get caught up in, I guess, I don't know if it's an epidemic or, well, it's not a plague. It is a bunch of people stated that they got sick that weekend at that casino. We were in Louisiana, just across the border from Texas. That's as close as we can get to some gambling. And I happen to play poker. Now, anyone who knows me knows I'm paranoid. I'm always wiping my hands. You know, I open a door with my jacket and my shirt. I don't touch things because I know just in general, you know, we don't pay attention to it, but whatever we touch in general, we tend to touch our mouth, we touch our eye. At some point through the day, we touch our mouth, we rub our nose, and you don't realize that you just picked up something or that doorknob that someone else touched. You know, I can't tell you how many times I've been to the bathroom at a retail location only to find out somebody that was in there comes walking out without washing their hands. Disgusting. Anyway, now I'm a little different and I'm paranoid by that, so I take precautions. So for me to get sick was weird. We left that casino. We just happened to want to get away for a couple of days, so we went to, I won't say the name of the casino right now. I'll say it. It was Norovirus Casino in Lake Charles, Louisiana. But I was with Catherine. She played poker at her tables and blackjack and whatever else she does to make money, and she won. I played and didn't win because I'm not a professional poker player. But, you know, I was drinking the liquor, and we had a good dinner earlier in the evening also. So the next morning when I woke up, that was Saturday night. When I woke up Sunday morning, oh my God, I was bad off. This is the norovirus is a gastrointestinal virus. So it affects you coming out this way and out the other door as well, if you know what I mean. Wasn't fun at all. When we left, there's a big bridge you have to go over. We hadn't made it, and that's about 5 minutes away from the casino. We had made it 5 minutes, and she had to drive. I could not drive. And I was like, oh, pull over. And I mean, it was bad on the side of the highway. And then did not know anything that was going on until last week when she shows me that her daughter had found some story somewhere on some app that there was an outbreak. That's the name, an outbreak at that casino, the specific casino we were at for that specific day. And of course, I called the place, and the manager tried to tell me that, you know, he's not trying to take responsibility. Tried to tell me that, you know, they had a bunch of balls and Mardi Gras balls, and people brought it in. It wasn't from the food. No, it wasn't from the food. And I knew I took a bite out of her hamburger, and I knew it didn't taste good. Not saying that was it because she ate the whole burger, but she can eat what she wants. I can't. I have to be specific on what I eat. And as you see, this is what happened to me. And I was down for a couple of days, went to the doctor, blah, 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 abdominal scan, blood test, all this stuff, only to find out on the news 3 weeks later that's what it was. So with that said, that virus is here and it's spreading still, the norovirus. Again, I'll put a couple links up, but look around, it's not hard to find. So now the coronavirus is here. And I have a few statistics that I wanted to go over as of today. So it looks like there's 81,411 cases, period, worldwide as of today. It's also called COVID-19, you know, for you young hipsters out there. But there are 48,174 active cases and 33,237 closed cases, which means they either got better or, they didn't have it at all. So, but let me show you just a little bit about the breakdown. I have this written down. China. Okay, so out of that 81,000, 78,078 are all from China. Now, we know they don't tell the truth always about what's going on over there, just like we don't hear. So just imagine that as being more than 78,000. Okay, and then there's 1,261 in South Korea. And then next on the list is weird. It's the Diamond Princess. If that sounds familiar, that is the cruise ship that was on the news that they had the virus on board. Looks like 705 people got it. I mean, hell, it was trapped in this place. And that 4 actually died from it. So Italy is next. It has 470, then Japan at 172, Iran at 139, Singapore 93, Hong Kong 89, and then I'm going to stop at the next one, 60 as U.S. For the U.S. United States, USA. So as of today, there are 60 active cases in the USA. Now I had another figure, and I tried to save this also so that I'd be able to see a little bit more information. So here's the thing, new cases that have been registered. In China, they're saying 14. Okay, only 14 new. Oh, okay. So we know, I don't know, can we say a couple hundred if they're saying 14? Because South Korea had a total, if you remember, 1,261, but their new cases are 264. And this is what they're claiming, 264. The Diamond Princess has 14 more cases. That's out of everybody who was on the ship that came up positive for it. And then Italy, they have 470, but 147 new cases. And then it drops down there, and the United States doesn't have any cases that killed anyone. But, I mean, hell, out of China, they're saying that there's been only 2 deaths. South Korea 1, Italy 1, Japan 2, and Iran 3. So if you listen to what the government's saying, I'm sorry, I'm one of these people that don't believe everything that the government says. If they say something, I go, yeah, let me check and verify that. According to your president, if you're in the U.S., it'll go away in the spring. If you haven't heard that one, go look that up. He says, oh, it'll go away. Once it gets warm, it'll go away. So with that said, here's one thing. When I travel, I can't afford to get sick. I've been on trips before where I've gotten sick and I was down for a whole week. And this was for training, for personal training. So I lost a whole week. Oh, it was bad. I don't know what that was, some kind of flu going around. But since then, whenever I fly, and I know I caught it on a plane, whenever I fly and I'm going to a big meeting or a show or something, I carry a mask. I buy the 3M. This is my particular brand. 3M, they're N95. They have to be rated N95 or higher also. And from what I'm aware of, it's either 95 or then it goes to 100. And by that number, 95 and 100, that means it stops 95% of all things that are going to come into it, whether it's dust and fiberglass, but also N95 takes up an oil also. So it does take up liquids too. So it helps for this virus. And they're recommending, I think it's the CDC and all the other World Health Organization are recommending respirators. And I say respirator, not a mask. It looks like a mask, but it's a respirator. That they're recommending 95 and above. I used to have some hundreds, but these are N95s. These things right here cost me, I went back and looked it up on Amazon. These things cost me $13.95 for 10. Okay. So let's say it costs me $1.40 each for each one of these masks. Okay. So guess how much this right here is going for? Right now, these particular ones are N95, but they're also the, where's around 8210V. And V has the valve, so they're easier to breathe. But the 8210s, guess how much this is going for right now? From 79 to 129. That's it. Can you imagine the exact same thing? Instead of $13.95, it's going for $79 and between $79 and $129,000. So, but here's the thing. When you look and you find that item, guess what? It's not available. It's not available. It does not exist in the realm of things that you can buy. Go online right now if you can. And this video is what, on the 26th of February. Go online and look and see, go on Amazon and see if you can find any 3M respirator. So type in, N95. You can use 3M as a brand. There's other brands too, but of course 3M is a brand that we know and love when it comes to saving our lives. I just gave my mom a couple of these. I used to have some for kids. I've gone through these because, I used it at work a couple of weeks ago when we moved. But anytime there's any type of dust or anything, or if I'm going to be on a plane where they recircle that stuff, if I fly today, and I will fly soon because I have to go back to Guatemala, I am going to wear a mask absolutely on the plane the entire time and continue to wash my hands. Number one, people, wash your hands. If you go to the bathroom, wash your hands. I don't know how it is in the women's bathroom, but I'm going to tell you, like 20, 30%, not that I'm looking and paying attention too much, but I can see you leave the toilet and walk out the door and you didn't wash your hands. So, not only on top of the respirators, mask, whatever you want to call them, wash your hands. Don't touch your face if you can. Now, here's the deal. If I know it's going to rain and there's 1,000 people around me and they don't have umbrellas, I'm going to try to stock up on umbrellas. So what I did was I searched and searched and searched. And I had done this before during the Evian, the bird flu. I had researched buying some when they're not needed, because it's going to happen again. Like, it's going to rain. It's going to happen again. So here it is. So I was blessed enough to find, we'll find out how blessed I am, to find some, and I got them for $1.97, I think, each. And again, I can sell them for upwards of $10 a piece. So it's simple math. So, and like I told my mom, I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know what I'm going to get. It may be a box of socks by the time it gets here. I won't say how I got them and where they get them from or whatever, but I will tell you, I hope to have these on Friday. So I'll have to do a follow-up to this to see what actually happened. What did I get? Did I get something? Did I get a box of socks, old dirty socks? I have no idea what I'm going to get, but, I pretty much know what I'm going to get because here's what happened. They finally shipped it off today and they sent me the tracking. It says, looks like you're getting twice the amount. And I'm going, wait a minute. Is it 8210V? And which was in the picture, and they were not. But they are N95, and this is still, I can't even say that they are, but I'm told that they are N95 and they're 8200s. They don't have the valve, but they're the same N95 protection. So I have hundreds of these coming soon. Again, you can't get it on Amazon. Again, go on Amazon right now and type in N95 respirator or N95 mask, and just go through and see. It will show us there, but try to look for a price for it. It'll say, unavailable, out of stock, unavailable, out of stock. So obviously I'm going to keep some of these for myself, and my family, but who's to say how many I'm going to get? So if anybody's in need, I will be selling these soon. I hope to have them on Amazon and wherever else available soon, but stay tuned. I may get a box of socks. We don't know. But my question is to you, are you ready? If you are a traveler, you almost have to. You have to be particular even what countries you go to now. You can't, it wouldn't make sense for me to go on a trip to China right now. Just wouldn't. And it's affecting countries that aren't even near China, like Italy. Again, hell, it's here. So, and it's a hardship on people from China too. Even here in Texas, we have a large Chinatown and supposedly business is low. People don't want to go there. If they know somebody that's coming back from China, they don't want to deal with them. There's a lot of stuff going on with this. And this is just the beginning of it now too. And if you've been able to watch any of the hearings, I record them. Well, I don't record them, but I can watch them on YouTube so I can pause and play them. The people who are speaking from Health and Human Services and whoever the acting person is for that department, they're all acting. Nobody's been, certified by Congress or Senate to be in there, but they're all acting like they're whatever secretary. So, but take a look at that if you can and see what the responses are. They're telling you it's going to get worse. So, are you ready? If you are traveling, are you ready? Anyway, thanks for watching. Again, if you want to be motivated to travel, don't let this stop you from being motivated to travel. But because I will travel. But when I'm on that plane with all that recycle there, I will wear my mask. And it's only 2 hours and 15 minutes to Guatemala City, which I hope to be back soon. I hope to get back to Medellin if they'll work out some prices for me. At least I can get away for a couple of weeks and enjoy that beautiful weather. Anyway, I hope to get on the road soon. If anybody has any ideas or any suggestions on where I should go next, let me know. If I can make it happen, I will. And of course, record and report back. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Subscribe now if you can. Over there. Thanks, guys.
Please comment and share if you liked the video.
We have a YouTube channel. Like it.
Please subscribe and kick the bell.